Yo, how's it going, guys? It's Stalin here, they're back again, and it's been a long time since I've posted another playthrough of Kerbal, and the reason is, as you know, Kerbal updated to 1.2, and I did too, and all the mods, you know, it takes time. And still, the mods are not complete. I'm playing on the developer version of Realism Overhaul here. And Wheel Progression 0 is not even fully fledged out, but I got it working. And this time, in my last playthrough, I always did real rockets. I never really designed my own. I just, you know, like slapped the Saturn V together and flew it. But this time, I'm only going to design my own. All the launches we do are going to be all design rockets. They're not going to be real rockets. I might take inspiration from past real rockets, but they're all going to be designed by my own. And I've already did the sounding rocket stage, and I got enough science to build this. Now this is my first attempt at orbital, reaching orbit in this playthrough, and we got a little probe in there in the fairing. We got an RD-108 sustainer engine, which was used on the sustainer on the R7 early Soyuzes, you know. And then we got an upper stage of an AJ-10. We got an AJ-10 with we got a Soviet main engine and an American upper stage engine. That's what we got here. So we are going to see if my first design of an orbital vehicle will reach orbit. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and start it, and I'll talk through the construction as it goes. So we're going to go ahead and start the engine up. Let it boost up. Come on, go to full thrust, and let's release the clamps. And we are slowly creeping off the pad, just like I thought it would, which is good. So far so good. Now, it actually took me a while to get to this point, because my last sounding rocket, I had 4 flights before I was able to get enough science to build this orbital vehicle here. And that was because of my first stage on it. It was a 2-stage sounding rocket, and every time my second stage would decouple, I placed the decoupler wrong is what I did, and it caused my vehicle to always break from aerodynamic stresses because the decoupling was messed up. So I've had quite a bit of crashes so far. But this is the first launch of this one, and then we'll see if it works out. Just trying to make orbit here. And if I make orbit, I should be able to get enough science to make some big advancements in our technology and build bigger rockets. So let's hope that goes good. And while I've noticed that all the Wheel Progression 0 parts, like mainly the engines, I don't have, and I think it's because that mod hasn't updated yet for 1.2. Oh my gosh, that's wrong. Go to 0. Go to 0. Enter. Okay, please don't crash because I did that. That was almost messed that up. But okay, it's rolling good. Okay, it's good. We're still good. But if Wheel Progression 0 updates while we're in this, I'll try to update the mod with this same save file. And I shouldn't lose all my progress, and it should give me those extra parts. But right now, basically, I finally got it stable enough to where I could play Realism Overhaul again. But honestly, I got a better graphics mod this time, so that's a plus. I've got a better graphics mod, and I've always thought it's funner to actually design all my own missions. Because last time, you know, my moon missions, they were all Apollo. I just downloaded a mod that gave me the Saturn V and slapped it together and flew it. This time, I actually have to design all my own missions on my own rockets, so it should be a lot cooler and funner to play. Let's see, we are just broke the sound barrier, going 400 meters per second. Still plenty of fuel left in this first stage. Now, another thing, I don't have any Ulich thrusters on my upper stage. So what I'm actually going to have to do is the old Soviet space program trick. Right before the main engine cuts off, I'm going to ignite the second engine. While the fuel flow is still, you know, going through the rocket, because we got G-forces being applied to us right now through acceleration. There's the moon right there. It's got the dark side showing to us. You can see the outline of it there. And my sun is now white instead of yellow like it's supposed to be, and we got a good sun flare now. I think my cloud mod's even better too. I'll show you once we get up to orbit. See, we're at Mach 3 right now. It's looking good. First flight of this too, it's going really good. I haven't even tested it in a simulator. I literally just put this together, and I'm pretty confident that it's going to work. So the staging looks good too. Okay, cool. About to pass the Kármán line on our projected trajectory. And plus, in my last playthrough, you guys didn't get to see the early game. Now, I skipped the sounding rocket stage because the sounding rocket stage is kind of boring. You're not really doing nothing cool. So I skipped that. I didn't throw that in here. So we're just going straight to the orbital. But you just got to see the actual early game. So that's always fun to watch. Got some planets there. Looks like Mars, Jupiter, and maybe Saturn. I'm not sure what that one is, but I'm pretty sure it's Mars and Jupiter right there. There's the moon and there's the sun. Man, we're getting some high G-forces, but I thought we would. Now I need to get ready to ignite that upper stage. Watch our kerosene levels. Okay, that... Yeah, that... Huh. Why did my main engine cut off early? Hold on. Well, it looks like first launch was a failure because we don't have an ignition and we don't have a feed pressure too low. Yeah, because now we're in 0G. Okay. So this is just gonna crash in the Atlantic. Okay, so first launch was a failure. I will probably speed this part up, show you guys the crash, and because I can't get any signs from here because I've already got all this. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to let this crash, and I will show you. I'll try to fix the problem. I'm trying to think of what went wrong there. At the last second, like, it didn't even stay on course, which was weird. Ah, I see what... Oh, okay. I see what I did. My guidance computer messed that one up. Okay, I'm gonna have to rethink that. Can't really use MechJet for that. Okay, anyways, I'll solve the problem and I'll get back with you guys when I think I have it solved. Okay guys, so we're back here. I figured out what the problem was. One of the problems that I had was my upper stage fuel tank was not pressurized for my AJ-10, so it wasn't getting no fuel down in it. Now I've got a more pressurized fuel tank that can pump fuel down, and now we got a stable, let's boost that up to 402 for a safety measure. But now this should work. It looks like we fixed our upper stage problem. That was mainly our first launch failed because I didn't test this rocket before I actually launched it, and that's what happened. I didn't test everything. But now I solved the problem, and let's hope that that was our only problem on this launch vehicle. So hopefully we get it on our second attempt. Okay, here we go. That's one of the things I like about Wheelers Motocross so much more than stock. It's so much more of a challenge. There's so many things that can go wrong with these. You have to literally, and really when you build your own rockets in here on Wheelers Motocross, you literally have to think about every single little detail that goes into these things. Let's see here. About to reach 100 meters a second. And then we should start to see the roll program once it hits 100 meters per second. And start rolling now, as is. Yeah, looking good. Don't roll too much. You will flip. Everything's looking good. Oh look, now the moon's above us this time. Now we hit the sound barrier. Everything looking good. Let's hope this one don't fail. It shouldn't though. Feeling pretty confident about it. 500 meters per second, almost Mach 2. This is the year I'm in September 1954. So if this is successful, I would have beat real life by 3 years. Because in real life, the first artificial satellite was Sputnik in 1957. So it'd be pretty cool if I could accomplish it in 1954. I could get a head start. See, we're almost Mach 4. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, good. Okay, Mach 7. We are picking up a lot of G-forces now. There we are. Looking good. Looking good. Everything, second stage is on. Pop the ferry. Beautiful. Okay, we are on our way. But see, you can tell real plume isn't updated yet either, because look at the, my engine plume obviously isn't, like, it's, you know, yeah. Look at that sun, though. I updated the looks of that, so that looks better. Everything's looking good, though. Picking up a lot of speed here. I think this launch will be successful. We got plenty of fuel left. That's the thing. Plenty of fuel. Like this, like when I was building this, it said I had 12,000 meters per second. And it leads me to think that maybe the engine configs aren't correct. Because usually at this stage, you don't have that much extra meters per second. Usually you just barely reach orbit. And here I'm like I said, I had 12,000 meters per second easy. And I was like, okay. Because like you saw, I didn't even have any boosters. I just had the core RD-108. So I don't know what the deal with that is. But, I mean, well, I'm going to pretend that the engine configs are correct. But they might not be. Because, like I said, Real Progression 0 didn't update. So I don't know if all the configs are correct. But I'll take it. How many ignitions? See, it doesn't even say I have ignitions, does it? I think I might have unlimited ignitions. I think, yeah. I don't think this is fully up to date yet. But we're still gonna go with it. I need to get my apoapsis down. Big time. So we're gonna pitch down. So I need to circularize. I don't want to be very elliptical. Alright, now our apoapsis is coming down. Once it gets about 15 seconds, I'm going to go back level. And now. There we are. Looking good. Get off. Okay. So we're about to reach orbit right here. We're getting really unstable. I don't know why it's doing that, but, you know, whatever. Come on, we're about to reach orbit. About to reach orbit. And stop. Okay. I want to see something. I want to see if it still lets me have ignitions. Oh, yep. Okay, so yes, the engine configs are not correct because I have unlimited ignitions. So there's one big whoa. That's not correct. I should not have unlimited ignitions like that. So there's one problem we got. Other than that, I guess we can release the payload. So, poof, off she goes. I wonder if the thing still has electricity. No, it does not. Okay, so that wasn't pretty there, how it's still twisted and stuff, but it worked. So now, let's see, I think I already have all this stuff right here. I need to go to a different biome. So we are going to go to a different biome. Let's see, uncrewed speed record, speed record. Did I not complete my contract? First artificial satellite. Oh, I gotta get experiment. Okay, cool. Oh, what's this? Altitude, okay. I had like science data pop up right there. Okay, hold on. Let's go a little bit farther. Grasslands, that'll work. Actually, I don't know if that would work. Yeah, wait. Transmit. Gosh, it takes forever to transmit this. Log temperature. Transmit. Come on. Hiya! Got it. Okay, that's already done. What about telemetry? Transmit. First artificial satellite. Our sensors are receiving data from the craft. Congratulations on placing Earth's first artificial satellite in orbit. Scientists are now poring over the data. Now, now all I'm going to do, I'm probably going to do this off camera because this is the boring part, but I'm just going to let this orbit and I'm just going to farm all the data from all the biomes that this thing orbits. I'm going to farm all that data, and that's going to be it for this first video. It's just to show you what's to come, really. Now, I'll also look into like the engine configs and why I don't have ignitions, and I'll see if I can't solve that. See if there's not a RP-0 download or something that'll fix that. But most likely I won't get that fixed until the modders fully release the finished version. Which, when they do fully finish the new versions for 1.2, I'll keep this save file, so we won't go back to the main beginning again. I'll keep this save file, and we will I'll just have all those extra parts and patches into my game, because I'll update all my mods, but I'll keep my same save file. So yeah, if you guys like this and you want this to continue, because I'm wanting this one to go farther now. I'm not going to restart another game until I land at least on Mars with a crew. The only farthest I've ever gotten through a Realism overall playthrough with a crew is on the moon. So we're going to go super far on this. I'm going to even try to do like cruise to like Jupiter, not just like flybys though, but I would like to do that too. So I'm going to try to do some pretty crazy great things on this playthrough. So give it a like, subscribe if you want to keep watching to it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.